Hey, what's up, iCkEdMeL? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. Somebody sent me this story by request. Maria Perez, a 16-year-old that went missing from Brevard County, Viera, Florida, Melbourne, Florida, up north Florida. She was going to the school, the Pinecrest Academy, Space Coast, where on April 7th, she was last seen leaving school. Maria was born in Guatemala, and I believe that from what I heard, I read somewhere that her parents were deported, possibly. And so that's why she's in the foster system, and she has a foster parent, a foster mother, I believe it is. And she's 5'3", 126 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes with blonde streaks, purple uniform polo with uniform gray jacket, black pants, brown boots. And she's probably not wearing that anymore since this was April 7th. She's probably changed clothes by now. It's reported too that Maria struggled with English. And so that day she was supposed to meet her foster mother after school. She goes through K through 8th grade, and she was supposed to meet her at this designated campus on site, and she never showed up. After the school was notified that Maria didn't show up, they went back and they looked at the surveillance footage, and they could see that she was still wearing her school uniform, and she left the campus with nobody. She just walked off campus. A couple of things that was said by police. This was posted on the sheriff's website for Brevard County. Agents have used numerous investigative resources, including interviews, video recordings, and an interpreter to gather information from sources connected to her. It is unknown at this time what Maria's motivation for leaving the school property was. However, all investigative inquiries to date indicate that Maria left voluntarily and of her own accord. They also said that she was seen walking off campus. The other thing police posted is that Maria is believed to have ties to South Florida, specifically in Fort Myers and Miami. It all comes back to Miami, it feels like. Maria primarily speaks Spanish with limited English familiarity. Throughout the course of this investigation, there has been no evidence or any information that would give reason to suspect foul play is associated with Maria's missing status. There was no Amber Alert issued because they said that she did not meet the criteria. Something that was kind of interesting, supposedly in these sightings, you have to take it kind of with a grain of salt because, you know, sightings sometimes aren't that accurate. And so there was supposedly a sighting. Someone fitting her description was seen in the Tavistock area. Now, I have no idea what in the world that is. This is Pinecrest Academy right here. This is North Florida. You put the map if you have an idea. Florida, Pinecrest Academy, close to Orlando, up north, right by Melbourne. Okay, this place I think is called Viera City. And so the Tavistock thing, I have no idea. I'm thinking, let me see, Tavistock. I'm going to assume Melbourne. I mean, there's another place in Rockledge, Florida. Let me try, and there's another one, Tavistock Lakes Boulevard. Let me try Tavistock Drive. That'll be 7 minutes from the school, not far away. And let me change it again and just to see the other one. Tavistock. For sure. Rockledge. Oh, it's like all in the same area. Okay. Maybe she's staying with somebody. Orlando. What's up north? Tavistock Lakes Boulevard. So I'm not sure which Tavistock they're talking about. But I mean, my thoughts on the whole thing, because they're also saying that I think last Monday the kids from the school, they staged a walkout in order to get attention for her, which I think is a nice gesture. I saw an article too where they were talking about the parents. One parent was saying, why isn't this story getting attention? And my thoughts on that, why it might not be getting any attention. Well, for one, there's like no pictures out. There's like 2 or 3 pictures, I think, at most. There's no videos out. There's no nothing. There's nobody. The kids are advocating, and maybe the law enforcement, but there's no family members saying anything. And then with this situation, you know, did she run off with a boy? Is she in trouble? That's something that police need to find out and verify for her own safety. But at the same time, she's somebody that barely speaks English. She's probably struggling in school. She doesn't have her parents. She has a foster mother. No, nothing against her. And the ties that she has to Miami and the other places, what ties is that family? Is that friends? Maybe she's trying to get back to somewhere that she's familiar with, somebody that maybe she knows, maybe somebody that the family knows. And so that's kind of where it kind of complicates things. And there's a lot of kids, teenagers that run away all the time. And I don't know. I just wonder if she wants to be found, or did she leave for a reason? And I mean, we'll just have to wait and see. There's just not a lot of information. The thing is, there's no newscast. I haven't seen one video on the news. And maybe it's because they really believe that she left on her own. I mean, law enforcement seem to have said that multiple times. There's no news broadcast. But just barely any Facebook posts or nothing. There's a couple of news articles, and that's it. I mean, even the stage walkout, there's no video of that. Somebody should have been there to record that stage walkout, and that could have been put in the news. I'm not putting anybody down, but I'm just saying somebody, the media or somebody, should have been there kind of, doing that stuff and recording it and putting it so people could actually see it, visualize it, feel it, hear it, you know what I'm saying, empathize. Now, the school walkout, I had a thought to myself too. The school walkout, there could be privacy issues. Maybe that's why people weren't recording. And just me in my head, if that were the issue or the problem, I would think maybe, because I don't know, maybe you need parents' permission and stuff like that. That's pretty common with schools. But I would think that maybe you could do something then where the kids are walking ahead of you, they have their signs up, and you're at least, a picture or something. There might be that, but I haven't seen it. I think any of that stuff, you got to give people a visual so it can spread out. That's my opinion and stuff. And yeah, she doesn't have anybody advocating for her besides, the school, the local parents. I don't mean the local people. I mean her family. Her family's not advocating for her, and so, there's nothing. Just kind of like with the last story that I covered, a friend should come and speak up, or go online, or even just post on your own Facebook or something, or say something. I'm not saying a friend hasn't, but I haven't seen it. Something to keep the thing going, something to keep the attention going, something to make people want to know more, or feel, or be able to identify with the situation, connect with the situation. The 2 or 3 articles, maybe 4 articles, the no posts on Facebook, the no video clips, the barely any photos, no TV broadcast, that doesn't connect. That doesn't connect with the public. You need to have, circumstances are probably difficult, but I think that's where the lack in interest could possibly be. I have never heard about this until today, until somebody emailed it to me. At the same time, we don't know the circumstances of what her home situation was like. Was she happy there? She could barely speak English, so was she struggling in school? Her parents are not around, and so there's just so many things that it could be. So, but that's my thoughts. I hope she's safe. I hope the investigators find out where exactly she went, and they let her do what's best for her. I don't know if they don't have a choice. Let's say she went with a family member or a family friend and she gets caught. They probably don't have a choice but to return her back to the foster home. I don't know. So that could be something too. Could be advocating for something she doesn't actually want to do. And it's got to be tough, the not having or knowing the English thing, if her parents are really deported, So that's my thoughts. Appreciate the support. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, turn on the bell notifications. Take care of yourselves, and peace.